welcome back to a brand new video here on the memory shelf. Today we're here to talk about this book right here, which is the next one, of course, in the HorrorLand series, book number 4, which is The Scream of the Haunted Mask. Let's jump into it. Okay, so initially, I'm not sure what exactly it is about this book, but it just didn't really fully do it for me compared to most of the HorrorLand series books so far. To be honest with you, I'm kind of really enjoying the entire series. I can't remember what number I'm up to. I think I'm up to book 6 or 7 out of the 18 box set that I have. And I've really thoroughly enjoyed reading every single one of them for the most part. I think there was one before this one that I maybe didn't enjoy as much, and then this is the next one I'm not enjoying as much. But the rest of them are pretty damn solid, to be completely honest. Don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because the original OG Haunted Mask 1 and 2 were just so perfect and so timeless that it's hard to like replicate that or recreate that or come anywhere close to what your brain associates in terms of the nostalgia and these sorts of things, right? Or if it's just the story just isn't as compelling, isn't as well written. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it exactly. All I know is I wasn't as captivated by this book, and I didn't necessarily enjoy it as much as I thought I would or I thought I should, given how much I just love the Haunted Mask story in general for Goosebumps, right? It's one of the best of all time. It's an all-timer. It's just, talk to anyone, everyone loves the Haunted Mask when it comes to Goosebumps, right? And I thought that would be the case, but unfortunately, not quite the case for me, all right? So for that reason, I'd probably give this a solid 7.5. Of course, none of the reviews and things like that and the discussions that I'm going to be doing for any Goosebumps book is going to be necessarily bad. As all of you know that do read these or have read these, some are better than others, that's for absolutely certain. Some are spookier than others, that's for absolutely certain, but none of them are bad. That's because obviously R.L. Stine is just an incredible author, right? An incredible writer. He knows how to write really compelling and exciting books, whether it's Fear Street, Goosebumps, or otherwise. So they're never going to be bad. I'd probably, at the lowest, I'd probably rate a Goosebumps book like a 5 or a 6. That's probably as low as I'd ever go on that kind of rating scale out of 10, right? So 7.5, pretty much an average for me, I would say, all right? Parts I did like about this book, obviously the returning characters, obviously the return of the Haunted Mask in a new and different way to the Haunted Mask 1 and 2 and the OG books. All of the books so far in the HorrorLand series are kind of like redos or new kind of zooped up versions of the OGs for the most part. I'm noticing that for sure as well. Like I say, some of them work better than others depending on the story, depending on the villain. And I really loved, there was a bit of a twist towards the end, again, a classic sort of R.L. Stine twist, and I really did enjoy that twist as well. But like I say, overall, just something about it just didn't do it for me this time necessarily compared to those previous books. Of course, you've got the extra chapters at the end for the continued HorrorLand story, kind of overarching story, right? And they are all pretty solid across the board. Like I say, from book to book, they're all very solid. Because I didn't enjoy this book as much, I think that kind of drip fed over to the ending chapters as well, so I didn't enjoy the HorrorLand chapters of this book as much either. There's a book, it's either book 5 or book 6. I've got all my notes down on my phone that I read recently from the HorrorLand series that I really unbelievably enjoyed, and I didn't expect or anticipate it at all. And I'll get into that when I do a video on it, of course. But anyways, what's your thoughts? What's your feelings? What's your opinions on The Scream of the Haunted Mask? Have you read it? Are you planning to reread it? Have you got it in your collection? Let me know. Let's chat about it down below. And thank you very much once again. Peace.